How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Secret of Monkey Island. This is a puzzle game from LucasArts, and it's a remake of a game that came out in the 90s, 1990 actually. And a bit of context, I have actually played it before. I used to play the original version quite a bit actually. Probably one of my favourite games of all time. But I haven't played this version other than to get in and take a look at the controls, set up the camera. So I do know like a lot of the solutions to the puzzles. We'll get in and we'll play it as though I haven't played it before, because it's been quite a while and it's not like I remember everything. But if it seems like I am getting the answers to the puzzles too quickly, it's probably because I've done them all before. But really I only remember like the first third of the game that well. So hopefully after a while we'll get into new territory and I'll start having to actually figure the puzzles out on my own, which will be fun. Anyway, let's get to it. We won't watch the whole intro, but we do want to see this transition, and I really love the music in this game. Okay, that's probably going to be pretty boring to watch, so let's get into the actual gameplay.
Hi, my name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah, well then, Thriftweed.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the scum bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck.
Where did you say those pirate leaders were?
The scum bar.
Right. Thanks.
All right, part one. Let's get into it. So, this is a remake, as I said, of a 1990s game. It's quite a cool remake. It's a very faithful to the original. It's basically just a graphical and audio overhaul, but the gameplay is exactly the same, which means that at any point you can switch between the two. So, what is it? Yep, tap there. Unless you switch back to the old version. Obviously, the old version doesn't look great because it's from the 90s, but it definitely has some kind of appeal, because they do quite clever things with the limited resolution that they have, and make a lot of things look very interesting. So we'll probably go back and forth between the older version and the newer version a bit. But we'll spend most of the time in the newer version because it's got all the voice lines done. And I don't want to do the lines. So, this is the scum bar.
Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck
didn't
ship
even trigger
lies
that, but-
anchored in a
Alright.
river of lava.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
No, sir. Nothing like it. Sir.
One thing I was never sure about with this remake
It's
is
days like this that make you glad
Giving-
to be dead.
actually creating the voice lines. Because if we go
yes,
back to the
sir.
original, you see that it doesn't actually have the voice lines.
Be dead.
And
Oh, yes,
I
sir.
think
I feel so
vo-
lucky
the
that you happened
few
to
voices
capture
that
my
I've seen
ship
so
and
far
murdered me and
are
everyone on board.
not what I expected.
Yes, sir.
I
Lucky.
shouldn't say that they're bad,
Glad
but
to
there's
hear it.
sort of a
What was it you disturbed me for?
quality, I'd say,
yes, sir.
to
Well, you see,
leaving things
we
to the
might have a
imagination and
problem
letting you come up with the
behind
accents on your
Island.
own. Guybrush is a good example of somebody who sounds
Possible
really
problem could there
fucking
be?
dorky. And
I've got
that's
those
he's
sissy
supposed to be,
pirates
but
so
like,
scared of the
you know,
sea,
it's a bit
they're
too
afraid
much
to
in
take
this.
a bath.
His voice in this version a bit too
Well,
much, I think.
There seems to be a new
Oh, well.
pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bother you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
This game has
Wait! I'll
main
handle this
character syndrome.
personally. My plans are too
I don't know
important
why
to be
they're
messed
talking
up
about
by
me. I am
amateurs.
nobody who just wanted
Yes,
it in
sir.
town. And apparently they think I might foil their plans. Fair enough. Anyway, this is a scum bar. That's where the what's his name? Lookout Keeper? That's where he was telling us to go, so let's head in. And we're looking for the pirate leaders. I'm saying I do know a fair bit of this, so we can like
I don't
you
want
can
to
talk
bother
to all
them.
the characters, but you're not
They're
going to
busy
get
listening to the guy on the left.
much off a lot of them.
Eye yourself.
Hi.
Nice hat.
Hi.
Nice talking to you.
Hi.
We won't go through all the dialogue option while I'm playing, because that will take forever. But if you do end up playing this on your own, I highly recommend going through and listen to all the dialogue options, because this is a very funny game. And a lot of that is in the dialogue. Like, you can talk to the dog down here for no reason. It doesn't progress the game at all, but you can have a little chat with him.
Yip, yip, yip.
Very valuable use of time. Anyway, let's go over here. These are the pirate leaders? Pirates? Important looking pirates.
What be ye wanting, boy?
I mean
I
to
mean
kill
to
you all.
kill you all.
I'll get lost, boy. You bother us.
Alright, alright.
What be ye wanting, boy?
I want to be a pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
So what?
Why bother us?
Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing.
So?
So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog.
Not setting up any red flags? Missing all of their pirates?
Do you
No?
have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Actually quite a lot.
Well, all right. But you don't become a pirate just by asking.
You'll have to go through
The three trials.
Trials.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass,
You must master the sword.
and the art of thievery.
and the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin.
Right. You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas: swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return
That's not a
with
word.
proof that you've done it.
And then you must drink grog with us.
Grog!
Mastering the sword. Tell me
Tell
more
me more
about
about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh, you want to find somebody to train you first.
Logical.
Imagine trying to take on the Sword Master without any training.
Thievery.
Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery.
We want you to procure a small item for us.
The idol of many hands.
In the governor's mansion.
The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside the town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally.
The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside.
Aye, they're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug him or something.
Treasure
Tell me
hunting.
more about treasure hunting.
Legend has it that there's a treasure buried here on the island.
All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island and bring it back here.
Should I have a map or something?
Well, you can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map.
And don't forget, X marks the spot.
You're a bunch of foul-smelling, grog-swilling pigs.
To be a pirate, you must also be a foul-smelling, grog-swilling pig.
That's fair.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
Okay, so we've got the 3 trials. Like I say, I do know some of the puzzles in this game, and this building is sort of etched into my memory. So I do want to... There's a few things that we need to go into the kitchen and grab before we leave. So
Hey, you can't come back here.
you gotta bother the chef. Walk over here. Wait for the chef to come out, and then...
Hey,
Oh,
don't go into the kitchen.
oh no. Cool, wait for him to get out of the way. And then we can come in here. And we want to pick up the like a meat. Pick up the pot. And then we need to go and get this fish. And why we need to do all this will become clear later. So for those of you who haven't seen the sort of the style of gameplay before, it's very point and click. All the puzzles are a combination of doing one of these actions with an item, and you've got like an inventory of stuff. This was like I think a bit more obvious in the original version because all of the verbs are sort of persistent. They've done a good job with it in the remake. All of the your right click is sort of
I don't
context
see anything
dependent,
special about it.
so it will do what it thinks you want to do, but still have to pull this up and use the appropriate verbs. You can do it by scrolling the mouse, but that takes fucking forever, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, so we need this
I
fish.
think that bird will peck my hand off.
We don't want to get the hand picked off by the bird, so what we've got to do is there we go. Easy peasy. Okay, that basically ends the stuff that I'm 100% sure of. I'm sure I'll remember more as we go. As I said, I have played this a lot. I remember the layout quite well. So let's head into town. We basically just want to talk to everybody as well while we're going through. Because basically,
Excuse me.
well, not
do you
everybody,
have
but a lot of
cousin
people
named
have
Sven?
something useful to you.
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Close enough. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island? Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only
That
100
is
pieces
one
of
of the. That was one of the tasks that the pirate leaders were telling us about. Was we have to find the treasure of Melee Island. So we are going to want that map, but
No thanks.
we
I
don't have enough money for it at the moment. I don't think at the moment
Well
we have any
then,
money.
buzz off, kid. It's bad for business.
No need to be rude. Can I talk to?
Excuse me, but
No. Oh, sorry.
it's only
I thought you
you
could
again.
talk to the parent.
come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island, huh?
Nah.
I hope you brought enough money this time.
No thanks. I don't want it.
Not enough money, huh? Come back when you're serious about treasure hunting, kid.
I said I don't want it. Rude. Okay. Now over here there are some
Don't
dudes.
mess with my rat.
I want to have a chat too.
Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Yes, especially in a light wine sauce.
Get away!
All right.
Do you guys know the sneaky-looking man on the opposite corner?
We have to get something from these guys.
Wanna buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
I will take one.
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
I apologize for what I said about rats.
They're very intelligent creatures. More intelligent than him. Why,
Doesn't seem a bit
there's
difficult.
a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
That would make more sense.
No way could a bunch of stupid monkeys crew a ship.
Actually, they were chimps, and they weren't stupid. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
Okay.
I'll just be running along now.
Now, they give us...
There sure are a lot of spelling errors. There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Did I not? Use...
That doesn't seem to work. There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Okay, okay. I know that... Okay. I know that these minutes come into play later in the game, but we can't look at them at the moment, so we'll leave it for now. And we have 2 pieces of 8. Free money. Cool. You can't really go on any of the, many of these doors around here. Mostly they're like trick doors, so they just spit you out somewhere else. But we can go here. And talk to the terrifying
What
voodoo
may I
lady.
help you with, son? Wait, don't say anything. I can sense your name is Guybrush. Guybrush nose hair. No. Threepwood.
What?
Guybrush Threepwood. Am I not right?
Wow, that was amazing. Do you know any other tricks?
I do not deal in tricks. What I know is the truth. So, my mind-reading skills tell me it is your future
This is a
you
good
are
example of one of
interested.
the rooms that looked quite cool in the original. I think it looked I think it was a bit scary in the original. Not as much, you know, it's sort of shrouded in darkness. Okay.
Yes, tell me everything that's gonna happen to me.
I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see.
I'm gonna be a pirate.
What? See what?
I see a giant monkey.
Yikes.
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Gross.
Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You will see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things? I hate surprises.
No, the time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
Yikes.
Fair enough. Alright, and I think in here we need to grab.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have?
Pick it up, you fool.
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing.
Okay, and I think that's everything else.
No thanks. I'd rather not touch any of this creepy voodoo stuff.
Right, cool. And away we go. We'll come to find that voodoo lady was very correct about our future. And a lot of what she said was sort of self-referential. You'll find that a lot of the stuff that people say in this game is sort of fourth wall breaking. There's a voice coming from down this alley.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
Did you hear something back in here too?
No? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm new in town.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me.
Oh, that's right.
This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation.
I think
Somewhere
it should be clear by now
safer.
that this is primarily a comedy game.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
And there's a lot of sort of subtle humor around there. Like, I mean, there's more obvious stuff like his name is Fester Shinetop because he's bald. Shinetop, very funny. But then there's just weird stuff like the fact that Melee Island always comes with a TM after it because the name is trademark. It's really weird. This is the shop. Let's go and have a look.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Actually, I don't think there's anything we can do in here at the moment. We do need a sword, but we can't buy that one. And we need that shovel later, but we can't buy that either. They're like 100 gold or something. And we only have 2. The church, I think, is... Right, that's just for later in the game. There's nothing you can actually do there for now. Right, the prison. Hello.
You gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention halitosis.
Rude.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
That's pleasant.
Talk to Death Breath? No thanks.
Right. I think we need to get like breath mints for him. Okay, and over here's the mansion. That's where another one of the trials was, where we need to steal a trophy. But these are the deadly guard dogs that were mentioned. The what are they, piranha poodles? They don't look tough, but our main character is a bit of a coward. But that's all there is to do in town, I think, at the moment. So let's head out the other way. Man, it is a good looking game. I think the setting that they've chosen for most of it is quite clever and lends itself to the game looking quite nice. But either way, they've done quite well. Yeah, it's very self-referential, yeah.
Do you ever wonder if we're all just characters in a novel?
Yikes! Oh, you almost scared me to death. I thought you were a... Oh, never mind. What did you say your name was again?
Call me Squinky.
Okay, Squinky.
I'm over this way.
Huh? Oh,
Who are you?
I'm the lookout of Melee Island. I watch the ocean for approaching storms and ships and report them directly to the governor. She doesn't like unexpected visitors, especially not now.
You're a blind lookout keeper.
How did you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
Watch your tongue. I was handpicked by Sheriff Shinetop.
Ugh.
Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors?
Actually, it's the expected visitors we're worried about. One pirate captain in particular. A dead one, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous.
LeChuck, the ghost captain.
I'll just be off to seek my fortune now.
Good luck!
Okay, so once you leave town, you get into this open map area, and they've got all these sort of spots you can explore. Where do we want to go first? I think we want to go this way first. We want to go out to this house. And that is where we... Well, I'll figure out if I'm right first. Oh, that's right.
None shall pass. You must pay a toll.
Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate.
You're no pirate. While the town drunk could out-insult you on his back. He probably would.
I can out-insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Take that and stick it in your repertoire.
Oh, that's actually useful.
None shall pass.
We'll figure out why later, but
Pass
that
until you pay the
that is actually
toll.
quite useful.
Look behind you, a mouse.
I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea slug. None shall pass until you pay the toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
Oh, interesting.
Nothing of consequence.
Okay, so
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
I'll try to find something like that.
I know what we have to give
Bye.
him. It's one of the.
You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat you.
Good to know.
None shall pass.
It's this.
I think it's a herring.
None
wanna-
shall pass.
Give
None shall pass.
herring to Trevor.
A red herring.
Ha, yeah,
Pass.
exactly. 'Cause he was. I'm picking up on more jokes than I used to, but he was just saying that he wanted something that looked important but had no real value. And it's a red herring. It's fantastic. This is a very funny game. This is Stan's. This is where we find tips. But we don't actually. I don't actually have anything to do at the moment. Right.
Huh. Nothing.
I can't remember if you're actually supposed to do that. I think that machine comes into it later in the game. Anyway, we'll want to come back to the ship emporium later, but for now we want to head out to the house. I think... Yeah, this is where the sword trainer lives.
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at
This
Port
is a good
Royal.
example of
The
a
local
scene that looks
constabulary had us-
surprisingly good in the old graphics. It does make Guybrush look a lot more suave.
Have what it takes.
It looks a bit too much like a hipster in this. Give
I
him
do
what it
so
takes.
have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
No, I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course,
Sweet.
it'll cost you. Did you see my sign? I usually charge 30 pieces of 8 for a big job like this one. What do you got?
All I have is this dead chicken.
This isn't one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle, is it? I've already got one. What else have you got?
Well, I figured you'd do it for free.
Well, you figured wrong. What else have you got?
I think I'll wait. Thanks anyway.
Fine. Stay a spineless speck of spider spit.
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra.
I can't remember what we need to give him. It might just be money. What are the other lights that we have? can go to the fore. Right, this will be important later on. Bit of a clearing. Oh, this is the circus.
I get in the cannon, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze.
Well, I can do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker.
You get in the cannon. You get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
Slacker.
Loser.
Ruffian.
Flop.
Weasel.
Weevil.
Miscreant.
I like these guys. I do just like sitting here listening to them insult each other.
Scuffler.
Mullet head.
Minute head.
Pencil head.
Half head.
Cheese head.
Poppy.
What?
Just to get in the cannon.
You get
No,
in the
you
cannon.
get in the cannon.
You get in
No,
the cannon.
you get in the cannon.
Say there, son, how'd you like the chance
A once-in-a-lifetime chance.
to perform an amazing feat?
A death-defying feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous feat.
Not dangerous,
Not dangerous
at
at
all.
all.
An easy feat.
But exciting,
With the amazing
adventurous, acrobatic,
and exceedingly well-known
fabulous, flying.
Ferrucini brothers.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And my brother Bill.
Sound good?
Good.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there? All you have to do,
Is get in the cannon
and we'll shoot you out of it.
across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
So, what do you say?
Pretty safe.
How much will you pay me?
How about 478 pieces of 8?
That's very specific.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Well, let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's safe.
Wouldn't want you hurt.
No, siree.
This is another use for one of the items that we got in that starting area. We're going to use a pot as a helmet.
Ah, that will work as a helmet.
Now we can do the trick.
Step right over here, son.
That seems safe, right?
Now, put on your helmet,
And get in the cannon.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Echo!
It works!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Hey,
Are you okay?
I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother?
he's all right!
Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit.
Here is your money, sir.
Just a recompense for aiding us.
The basic theory is fine.
We just need to change the aim a bit.
I'll try it next.
No, I'll do it next.
No,
No, me.
I'll go next.
No, me!
Slacker,
Loser!
ruffian!
Fop!
I think there's something going on in there.
Yeah, okay, cool. So that's the circus tent done. And now we have a bunch of money. So let's go back to the sword trainer.
I don't see anything special about it.
What? Ah. So we can get... Oh. We need to buy a sword first.
What do you want? Oh, it's you. What do you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
I do have this deadly-looking chicken.
Yes, swinging a rubber chicken with a big metal pulley in it can be quite dangerous. But it's not a sword! Let's see your sword.
Alright.
I guess I forgot to buy
Let's
one.
go back to the shop and get the sword.
I suggest you get your sorry butt down to the store and buy one. I'm not in the habit of loaning swords to students.
Okay. Back to the point. So, we want to get the shovel and the sword from the store. The shovel is useful when we're finding the treasure, and the sword obviously is useful for beating the sword master. And we need it for training.
Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice.
That's how you build up strong political discourse. Have only one candidate. Oh. Might as well over here.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you again. Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island, huh? I hope you brought enough money this time.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Cool. Let's have a look at it.
I think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Yeah. This is exactly what we need, and I'll show you why later.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Yes, that's right. My pants are very fancy. I'm going
Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts.
Perfect. And I want to up sword.
Let's go, fancy pants. Could you hurry up? I was hoping to close early today.
Give me a break.
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please.
Nice. I
Take
was
the
wondering
whole
where we
roll.
get that.
That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
About
this sword.
What about it?
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else do you want?
About this shovel.
What about it?
Yeah, what about it?
I want it.
Great. Oh, it'll pay for itself, believe me. Hey, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey, save some treasure for the rest of us, would you?
This old man.
What else do you
He's
want?
very snarky.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Okay. Wake me up if you need
You
anything.
can talk to him about the sword master, but there's no point in doing that yet because we don't know how to sword fight. Now that we've got breath mints, let's go and talk to this dude.
Talk to Death Breath? No thanks.
Yeah, breath mints to dude.
Oh, Grago Mint. How refreshing. Thanks. So, Have you come to release me?
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see? I'm innocent.
But why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
What flowers?
The yellow Corniche dormi flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them.
So, how's the food in there?
Oh, you know, the usual. Slug, grog, gruel, rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food, like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips. But once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast.
What was so odd about the rump roast?
Well, it's the only rump roast I ever seen with a prehensile tail.
That's awful.
Sheriff Shinetop sure is a jerk, isn't he?
No kidding. Fester Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island. Luckily, the governor keeps him in check most of the time. We used to have a fair, decent man for a sheriff, but he recently died under mysterious circumstances. If
Wonder
you ask
who was
me,
responsible.
I think the new sheriff had something to do with it.
I think you've said enough, Otis.
Whoops.
I hope you haven't been taking this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society.
Do you mind? We were having a private conversation.
Don't take that tone with me, monkey boy, or I'll gladly lock you up in there with Otis. Then you'd have plenty of time for private conversation.
Things are corrupt.
Sorry.
Look, I don't know what you're up to, but whatever it is, it's probably illegal. So forget it.
That's fair.
Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here for good.
Man, is he a pill or what? You see what I have to put up with? You better go before you get us both in trouble.
Alright. Now, what do we want to
Come
do
to
here?
interrogate the prisoner again, huh?
Can I get you anything?
Yes? You can get me out of here! Actually, something to get rid of these rats would be nice. I'll trade you this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made. I hate carrot cake.
Well, keep a stiff upper lip. I gotta go.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
So we gotta get something to get rid of the rats. Don't think any of this is useful to him. Okay. Alright. So let's head back to the sword master, sword trainer, and we can start learning how to sword fight. Sword fighting is one of the more fun aspects of this game. I'll wait until we actually get into a fight so I can show you why, but it's not so much fighting as it is based around insults, which is why that insult that bridge troll gave us is actually quite useful.
What do you want? Oh, it's you. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Watch your footwork. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. No!
Yes, all
Beat
sword
first,
fighting
then
words.
lunge. No! Beat first, then lunge. Use your forte against the foible.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One
There you
that
go.
catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
You must be thinking of someone else. I am not a farmer.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
So's your mother.
I can see we're in deep trouble here. Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
That's some great fourth wall breaking. So that's the basis of fighting. Let's go find somebody. The basis of fighting is insults. At the moment, we only know a couple because we just know the ones that the Lord Master has taught us. No, back here. Oh. We'll go fight this one. Nope. Yeah. Hello?
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber.
Okay.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, the whole combat is based around insults and responses. Now we've got... Cool, these are the 2 that the sword trainer taught us. And then this is the one that the bridge troll gave us. which is quite useful. But at the moment we only know 3, and we only know the responses to 2. So the whole basis of like training for sword fighting in this game is wandering around fighting people, and they'll use insults that you haven't heard before, and you learn those insults, and then you use that insult on somebody else, and they'll, maybe if they're good, they'll respond with the correct response, and then you learn that response, and so then you just build up this sort of database of insults and responses, and then once you've got enough, you can go and fight the swordmaster.
I once owned
take a
a
while.
dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know.
Cool. There you go. So now I know that response.
You make me want to puke.
And then we know the that I know the answer to most of these, but we don't actually. The character doesn't know them, so we have to just lose. Basically, we're gonna lose a lot because we don't know the responses to any of the insults. But
How
we'll
appropriate.
build it up over
You
time.
fight like a cow.
And each insult has a 1 response.
Soon you'll be
They'll-
wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
That'll make sense. And you'll probably get to learn them pretty quick.
First, you'd better stop weighting it like a feather duster.
That's one that the swordmaster was. Sword trainer. And right, I don't have anything original. I can
You
teach.
fight like
I
a
can
dairy
learn
farmer.
here.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
I give up. You win.
There you go. That's sword fighting. Obviously, it's not particularly violent, but more based around humor, just like the game. I think we'll probably leave it there. Are these guys gonna? No. Later on, I think they actually confront you about fighting. But we'll leave it there. Next time, I think we'll go to the fork, and I'll show you how those the treasure map is actually a treasure map. But we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.